it's Faye here, and today we are here with the Kendall Mountain YouTube channel in the beautiful and very sunny Keswick to visit the Cotswold Outdoor Shop to talk to their in-store experts. Let's go meet them.
Hi, can I help you there?
Hi there, I'm looking for a boot that can help me with some rough terrain walking.
Okay, so actually you're looking at a good sort of boot there, but first of all, I think we should measure your feet.
Yeah.
Have you had your feet measured recently?
Not in years.
No, right. Let's sit you down then and let's have a look at what size you are. So,
perfect.
All right, heel there and your left heel in there. Make sure your heels are at the back there, and I can see, looking at that, you're a 5.5 to a 6. And looking here, you are about a B and C, so a standard fit there.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at what boots we've got. So you're saying you want to do some rough terrain, Wainwrights, etc. So first, I think we'd start with something like this. It's a good boot. It's got a Vibram sole, really good rubber for on the rough rocks, etc. It's leather, so good for all weather conditions.
Perfect.
Is that okay? So first, I'll go and check if we've got them in stock and see how we are.
Amazing,
okay,
thank
I'll
you.
just go and check. Right, so I've got a pair. Perfect, because I was always worried that we wouldn't have the size, but excellent, here we go. So there's your right foot.
Thank you.
So have you done many of the Wainwrights yet?
Yeah, I think I've done about 50 of them so far. I am ticking them off because I've just moved here.
Yes, fantastic.
It seems like the thing to do.
Oh yes, it does, yes. And this weather is amazing for it as well.
Absolutely.
So,
a little bit too hot for me at the moment.
yes, I'd agree there.
Yeah,
But
definitely
on the
need
plus
some.
side, we do have lots of lakes.
Absolutely.
So, have
Good
you been
cooling
out on
off.
the lakes yet at all?
I've done a bit of wild swimming in the lakes, but it's a bit brisk.
yeah, it is, yeah. Let me just have a feel of those. Yep, so your toes there. Feel this one here. They feel nice, they feel perfect actually, but have a walk round first, see how they feel. Have a walk up our pretend mountain there and see how it is on the cobbles.
They definitely feel very comfortable.
Yes, excellent. Stop there now and just stamp your feet and make sure you can't feel anywhere where your toe is here as you're going downhill, because that's where you'll get the problem as coming downhill. It's not so much going uphill, it's coming down. So just as long as you can't feel your toes there, they look okay to me and they feel well.
They fit really well. I think I'll be leaving the store with a pair of shoes today.
Hello there, can I help at all?
Hi there. So I've just gone and invested in a new pair of boots, and I thought I'd come and check out the bags upstairs. So which ones do you think would be the right fit?
Okay, well first of all, let's get my measuring and then we'll just measure you back and we'll go from there.
Perfect.
Right, so what we're going to do, we'll pop this on your back first of all. So what I need you to do is just apply that waistband where you would normally pop that, either just on your hip bone or just above your hip bone. Super, okay, and then I'm just going to take a measurement on the back. So I'm just going to measure just below your neckline there, and I can tell that you're sort of halfway between small and at the bottom end of a medium back.
So I've heard really good things about the Osprey bags. Can you tell me a bit about the fit of these?
Yeah, absolutely. What's great about the Ospreys is that they're fully adjustable. So this one's actually a women's specific bag. What's great about this is that the hip band is actually slightly angled differently for the women's hips, but they've actually got a narrower shoulder strap as well, so it doesn't cut into the chest, and it's slightly more padding as well. What we'll do, we'll pop a bit of weight in, and then we'll see how that fits on your back. We won't put too much in. Don't want you toppling over. Okay, pop that on for me. So again, shoulder, waistband on your hip bone. Lovely. There we go. So how does that feel?
Yeah, nice. It feels like it's hugging my back quite nicely.
Yeah, lovely. You've got a nice curvature just over the top here. So these straps that are just on the top, basically what that will do, if you're going uphill and the weight's pulling you down, If you pull these in, that will pull the weight into your back a little bit more, and vice versa. If you're going downhill and it's pushing you down, just release these back slightly, just gives you a nice centre of gravity as you're walking down the hill. So you've got your chest strap as well on there. That will just stop you from putting your thumbs in case you trip and don't break your nose.
No one wants that.
No, absolutely not. Got nice features as well on here. You've got some really nice deep pockets, mesh on the side there for your water bottle, and you've also got a grip on the back here as well, where if you've got any wet gear or anything like that, you can pop that on. If you do a little bit of mountain biking, you've also got a helmet lock on there as well, just to store it away. That looks really nice on you.
Yeah, brilliant, thanks, that's great to know.
Hi, do you need any help at all there today?
Yeah, that'd be great, thank you. I've already bought myself a pair of boots and a rucksack since I've been here, but now I'm just having a bit of a look at the running shoes. So I currently have a bit of a knee injury. Is there anything you can suggest that might help me with that?
Yeah, most definitely. So we can actually offer an in-store gait analysis if you're interested in that. We'll look at whether or not you need support or neutral trainers and shoes and give you tips and tricks on how to run better.
That's perfect. I haven't booked an appointment, but is that something we can do in store today?
Yeah, not a drama at all. We can set that up and go now.
Perfect, thank you.
Cheers. Daisy, if you want to step onto the treadmill.
Cheers.
Yes, we've got all the health and safety out of the way.
Yeah.
So you're all ready to get set going. In a second, we'll get you press start, we'll start recording, get you up to pace and have a little look at the footage. All happy with that?
Yep, that's perfect. Okay, so I've just worked up a bit of a sweat, but let's look at the footage and see how I need to improve my gait.
Yeah, perfect. So, you see here, this is you in your natural stride.
Yeah.
Slow down to about 15% speed. So we have a really good close-up image of what your stride is doing. You see here, initial foot plant, it's not bad at all. It's slight lead with the heel, but compared to most, it's not bad. A lot of people, they walk on their heels,
yeah.
So they decide to run on their heels as well.
Okay.
Think about you're overextended your whole of your foot, because when you run, you put 120 to 150% of your body weight through one leg at a time,
wow.
which you don't do while walking.
Yeah.
So it causes a lot of pressure through the front of the leg, through the knees. And if you move to the more of that forefoot area, or like that kind of flatter foot area, the further part of the foot, then what you get is you engage your whole posterior chain, especially your hamstrings, especially your glutes and your calves. They're three really large muscle groups, all designed for taking that sort of load and that impact, relieving a lot of pressure from the knees, as you spoke about before, that slight injury. So that could be one thing that could potentially help you if you really focused on that forefoot running.
Okay.
Although, for the main reason to get analysis, we can also have a look at that pronation of your foot. If you see in here, your foot slightly leans into the left, while your leg comes out to the right. Part of that can be down to foot placement, or where your foot is slightly inward, but you have to look where your foot comes down nice and straight, and then pops out midway through the stride.
Yeah.
So you have three parts of your stride when you run, and it's the center part is your transitional period, where your foot's already made contact with the ground, and you're transferring your weight from that rear part to that forward running motion.
Yeah.
When you're transferring that weight, that's when people's feet tend to collapse inwards.
I see.
And causing an overpronation, which is not uncommon. 70% of the population have it.
Yeah.
So you're not alone, but often
that's good to know.
Support shoes are what we would often recommend to offer that extra little profile to the foot, and I can go through them in a second on the wall and how they work.
That'd be perfect. So now, Ollie, I am genuinely really intrigued after watching that footage back on my gait analysis, which shoe is going to be best for me.
Yeah, so perfect. As we saw in the footage, there was a slight pronation, so we definitely could recommend a support shoe that offers that profile to that foot to stop the arch from collapsing mid-stride, and offers a little bit extra support just overall for your foot. Our lady support shoes that we currently have in store at the moment are from here downwards, and there's quite a range of brands, styles, colours and different ways they work for helping each other's feet. Some of the primary recommendations I would have, probably the Brooks Adrenaline. Classic all-round, offers a lot of support both on the outside and the inside of the shoe. You can always tell the Brooks will have a support shoe because they have their guide rail system. Any Brooks shoe with guide rails will offer you that support on your foot. Other good ones to have, potentially Saucony Guide, because you didn't have a major pronation, something like this can be really good. You put the support lower down in the shoe, so therefore if you're not pronating, it's not engaging, but if you are, it is. So it's that nice balance of not having too much support and letting your foot work naturally still.
That sounds fantastic, thank you so much. So I am all kitted out after the expert advice here at the store in Cotswold Outdoor. If you are looking for your own expert and personalised advice, definitely make sure to head down. And now I think I've worked up my appetite after that workout that I wasn't expecting, and I'm heading for a pasty.